First of all, I want to thank everybody who's been tuning in to Tales from the Jails. And listen, we need everybody to do something for us. If you really like what you see on Tales from the Jails, you're really interested in what you see on Tales from the Jails, we need you to go to YouTube at Tales from the Jails and become a member. Subscribe as well, but also become a member. That way you can get updated on all the new content as we continue to bring you these amazing episodes. So we want everyone to go to YouTube at Tales from the Jails and become a member.
As y'all heard him, go to YouTube at Tales from the Jails and become a member. We got an array of content that's coming out that you will be thoroughly entertained by. As you can see by the content that's previously been released, you're entertained by. It's only gonna get better. I'm telling you, there is only up to go. And we wanna thank y'all for rocking with us, man, and listening to the awareness that we're bringing about prison life. So go to where again, bro?
Go to YouTube at Tales from the Jails and become a member.
YouTube at Tales from the Jails, and please become a member.
I want to thank everybody who's been tuning in to Tales from the Jails. Everyone knows that jail is a serious matter. Us here at Tales from the Jails, we are offering something special to anyone who is currently in prison, on their way to prison, and actually those who are returning from prison. We are offering consultation to anyone who's threatened with prison, in prison, and like I said, and who are coming home from prison. We have Zoom consultations to help you with your prison bid. For those who are going to prison, don't know about prison, don't know what to expect, don't know if it's going to be, all these horror stories you hear, all these things. We tell you what exactly to expect. We give you consultation on how to deal with these difficulties of prison. It could be through Zoom. It can be in person, where we talk to you in person. We do intense prison preparation. We also offer business management for those who are incarcerated. We also do post-prison consultations. So if you're ever looking for consultation, you want to know what's going on, want to be prepared to go in, like you want to be prepared to come home, contact Tales from the Jail. That's talesfromthejail.com. Talesfromthejail.com. You see it right here. Talesfromthejail.com. Reach out to us today. Everyone knows prison is a serious matter. Prison is oppression, but nothing's worse than going to prison and not knowing what to expect, or coming home after being incarcerated for years and not knowing what to expect. We help you here at Tales from the Jails. We offer consultation for those who are going to prison, also those who are coming home from prison, and also we have different features and options for those who are in prison. If you're looking for consultation to assist you in these matters, contact us, talesfromthejail.com. That's talesfromthejail.com. Book your consultation today.
Expose your business to millions of potential consumers and clients. If no one knows who you are, you don't make any money. Put your logo here. Add your business here. They say when you're green, you grow, but when you're ripe, you're rotten. That means those who aren't moving forward is standing still. Marketing is everything. Grow your business today. Product placement, brand exposure, merchandise display. It's time to put your business and your brand in front of millions of potential clients. Call 267-534-5053. That's 267-534-5053. It's time to grow.
What's up, everybody, man? Long time no see, long time no holler.
We in?
Yeah. We Line of Duty, we on. We ain't in. But so, what's up, everybody? What's going on, y'all? How everybody, out there in the world, man? We been in a little hiatus.
Ain't nobody been locked up. Everybody still here. We accounted for. Camp time. All men is accounted for. Ain't nobody escaped the facility yet.
Yeah, man. So what's going on? How was your week, man?
Oh, my week, my week or my weekend?
Your week.
My week was, I've been grinding, man. Nonstop working, man. As far as putting things into place. Actually had my son this weekend, man.
Oh yeah.
Had my son, man. Had my stepson, man. We went out, did some things, man. It was a beautiful weekend. The Roots was in town, man. For all the people that like music and stuff like that, and I ain't really hear about too much of, no gun violence or none of that type of stuff. Larry cleaning this joint up.
Yeah, everybody in jail.
I call him Larry Love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You in love with Larry?
No, I ain't in love with Larry. I call him Larry Love, though.
Oh, yeah?
I'm talking about Larry Krasner, if y'all don't know who I'm talking about.
He's the number one op for the YNs?
Yeah.
He's the number one op.
The super op.
It's crazy. We talking about how he making all the ops, or all the young boys on all his gangs, making them co-defendants.
How we just had Hefe up here, man. For those who ain't catch it, man, go ahead, watch it on our YouTube page, man. Tales from the Jails, man. We got young Hefe, man, a young brother, man, that, gave up his life at a young age, man. He talks about that on there, man. He talks about the co-defendants. He's on a currently new indictment after he's receiving a life sentence and a 7.5 to 15 years. So he's got another indictment with dudes that he was out there trying to hurt and they was trying to hurt him. So, and they're co-defendants now, fighting for their lives after they just fought each other for their lives. So yeah, see how this shit get this stuff get tricky, y'all. It get real tricky. But to piggyback off of that, man, this is the last time that I will address this situation, man.
Hold on, before you do that, right? Before you do that, I want to say what's up with the Turkey Bands, John Michael, the Great 215, Real Reacts TV, Relly Reacts TV, Coast to Coast One, C Dollar Bills, G Thing, Test SJ8KM, Nadir _SM, Sharif Ibn Yaqub 1829. Everybody that's in the chat so far, everybody that's here that I've seen so far, and everybody knows more people to come join the chat. So I just want to say what's up to everybody, man, out there in the world. But go ahead, you can finish what you're saying.
This is the last time that I will be addressing this issue or topic that I'm bringing up today, and this is about my lifestyle. After that, you will see and hear about our lifestyle as we present it to you as the episodes go on. And like I said, we're gonna do a documentary of our neighborhood or where we're from. I asked the audience and I asked the fans. I asked, I don't like to say fans because that sounds kind of weird, but family. I asked the family, in the penitentiary, when a dude came on to a rec yard or a compound or whatever you may want to call it federal wise, and if something was an accusation about him, about his name, about what he did to get there, and it was bad, he wouldn't be right then and there put hands on or anything by the convicts. He will have a grace period of 30 days to get the proper paperwork and present it to the men. Now, I asked the family and the audience about, 8-9 days ago, about the allegations that came up on me concerning another Braheem Jackson that testified on 2 homicides in 1998. And the guy that pulled it up, I respect him going back, fact-checking and finding out who this could be. I just didn't respect the fact that he put my face on it and said, that's him.
Oh, he found out who the boy really is?
No, a lot of people know who he is. I don't know if he found out who he is, but I'm just saying I respect the. Yeah, they in the comments. There's a couple dudes. He's from Erie Avenue. This other Braheem Jackson that testified on the homicides of Germantown and Tioga. Now I have got the paper where I had to go down City Hall, and y'all know I'm broke. Y'all know I'm broke as a joke. But a good brother right here, I had to get the couple dollars from him to go get this paperwork. I had to go to City Hall, to the records, to retrieve the case that I was locked up for in 1998. The homicides that I was charged with, not testified as this other Braheem Jackson did. I was charged with 2 homicides in 1998 October, and I told you all that. So I didn't want to go get all the paperwork because that's just going to be a whole, a clusterfuck. So what I did get was the disposition of the case. The disposition of the case tells you every proceeding that happened and whether I got convicted on it, whether I got, acquitted of it or no prize, as I said. So can y'all please put this up? And the docket numbers is up here for y'all to see too. The docket numbers, the court numbers, all at the case number. As you can see, can you highlight that Braheem Jackson for me? That's me. That's me, y'all. This is me right here. Braheem Jackson, 611 North 43rd Street. Now, the 611 North 43rd Street is where the actual case took place at.
I don't think that's where it is. I think that's your address they had on the
No, I wasn't. I'm not. What's 611 North 43rd Street?
That's the 600 block down. That's not. That's Reed. That's on. Yeah, that's down like that's like 611 43rd. No, 43rd.
Yeah.
That's like on the block where the hole was at. Not on duty. Where the roaster was at.
Well, I don't know.
Because the 700 block is where I used to live at when I was born and raised at. 700. I was just born 738 North Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's Cross.
So coming back towards us, that's your address. Coming back towards.
Well, I ain't never lived there before.
But that's the address they have. That's probably what you gave them at that time. Look at the zip code though. 19100. Our zip code is 19104.
Yeah.
So you must have been lying at that time.
Yeah, I was up there.
You gave him a crazy address.
Yeah, I'm trying to hide and get out of it, and they ain't hitting that.
Yeah.
Now, as you can see, 7580, that's my date, what I told y'all before, which is my birthday. Another thing that I'm highlighting. Now, right underneath that, can you highlight the MC case number? Anybody that want to go back and pull up this case, this is what you pull up. This is the number this is the docket number for this case that you pull up. Now go.
Well, I said the case number is 98106039.
Yeah, exactly. That's what he just highlighted.
Okay, yeah, because we know that people that's listening on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio. So
okay, yeah, for the people who's listening.
Okay.
Now we have the date of incident. Can you go up there next to the birth date, please, and highlight that? Next to birth date, right there to the left of the birth date. Yep, that's when it happened. Remember I told you I was locked up October 1990. The case happened October 5th, 1998. Right? I got caught. Can you go to complaint DT? That's when I got caught. I got caught days after, 25 days, 3 weeks after the case actually happened, which was 10/30/98. Now, can you go to next to that and highlight it, which is 11/4/98. That was my preliminary for these 2 homicides.
That was fast, too.
Now, mind you, I only got this the disposition for me. I didn't get my co-defendants. My co-defendants would have been mad as hell if I'd have had their name up there. So this is for Braheem Jackson. As y'all can see, this is the real Braheem Jackson. That's my state number, 810123. That's a number that I won't forget, like the number in feds I got, 56992-066, for those that want to look me up. I give you this because I really don't care, but I give it to y'all where y'all can know who y'all dealing with and who's talking to y'all. And this don't make me a Superman because I didn't tell, I went to jail and didn't. No, I don't want the audience out there thinking, man, he's super. No, I was a goddamn fool. A super fool, and I hate for anybody that got to go through this, just to prove that they are a man. No, that don't make you a man because you've been charged with this and that and you didn't tell. No, that don't make you no man. Nah, that make you a goddamn idiot and a fool and a live wire. Now, you see the charges, right? Go ahead and highlight that for me right there, right? Come on down to murder. You see the charges, murder. You can look up that docket too. That's me right there, what they charged me for in 1998. Let's slide up. Now let's see the conclusion of the case. There you go. You see that? You see that? You see that seal right there at the bottom? Let's read that at the bottom first with a 9/5/2001. That was the end of my case. And what it says is, in NAM 9/5/2001, the district attorney with leave of court enters a null
prize sequel on the Whiffen Bill of Information. That means null prize. So anybody that looks that up, y'all could, I ain't even got to tell y'all what that means. Y'all go look it up for yourself where y'all can come up with your own determination. I mean, the government threw it out from a lack of evidence. As I told you before, you see my lawyer name, the same lawyer that we had up here interviewing, David Meshach. David B. Meshach was my lawyer for this case. This was my judge, Judge Posserin, right here. And this got null prize September 5th, 2001. So again, we're not up here just to, prove I'm definitely proving a point, but we're not up here glamorizing like we're trying to be like, yeah, man, we tough, man, or I killed dudes and yeah, I'm up here standing on business. No, I was a goddamn idiot. I was a fool. And then I didn't even do this. Again, I didn't do this. Me and my co-defendants didn't do this. We was charged, we was blamed and, had to sit 3.5 years. Now this right here, you see that seal, you just can't get that seal from anywhere. These little type of little branches from you can't get that from anywhere. You can't fake that or none of that. Now again, go up to the front again, to the top, where everybody can write down these dockets if they want to write them down. And for all the dudes that wanted to holler in the chat, like, man, it's Braheem, how many Braheem Jacksons you know? And oh my God, and this and that. And I get that too, because if somebody told me they caught a case in a certain time and I came across that name, that person is saying that they is, I have nothing to do but believe this is that person until I find otherwise. So again, I'm not going to bring up this subject again. I know I'm a man. At the end of the day, I ain't have to do this, but my brother was on me like, man, the hell with it, we just going to keep on. No, because if it was on the other end of the foot and we was in jail, this is what I've been learning. This is what I've been taught. This was been indoctrinated in me to show your paperwork, the black and white. It's not safe for you to make assumptions about a person without that black and white, because you can ultimately be hurt, may lose your life about playing with a man's character, man. It's nothing cool with playing with a man's character out here in the world today. Not even a man, just anybody, a woman, a boy, a child, a girl. You don't play with nobody's character, man. And then if I'm telling the truth on you, that means I ain't playing with your character. I'm telling the truth about you about something. So make sure that your findings correct, everything is correct before you come to the table with the accusations.
Let me ask you a question though, because I'm assuming that this may have came up before with individuals that's in the feds or the states penitentiaries. Somebody like yourself, because we had to go through to get this paperwork, right? It was like a little not difficult, but it was a little bit of a task.
Only because it was from 1980. A lot of people say 1998. How come they can't just? No, they took that off. The governor passed a law. I forgot what governor we had. One of my co-defendants, but passed a law years ago that if you was to beat something of this nature, they gotta expunge it from your record within 3 years. Mm-hmm. Because usually this will still pop up on your record, and that will prevent you from getting jobs and stuff like that. And you beat the case. Yeah. But a employee, a owner, be like, well, shit, you've been charged with 2 homicides. Even though you beat it, I still don't. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go ahead and take the dude that ain't got this type of charge.
Exactly.
So what you was asking me,
because like I was saying, like sometimes guys are incarcerated, and knowing what you had to go through to get this paperwork, if a person cannot produce this paperwork in a timely manner while they're incarcerated,
they getting their ass whooping, they getting off that yard.
Even if they, like in your case, like this situation right here, like I didn't tell, I just can't get the documents to prove it.
Yeah, you did.
So there's no
you see how it took me damn near 8 days to go get it. 8 days. And that was going to get it. And if I ain't had no money, if I ain't had you with me, I probably still wouldn't have had it. But for a person that don't have, what they like to call it, legs or arms or reach that can get out and make things happen,
yeah,
they in trouble if you can't produce. If you can't produce an accusation, especially if a person is coming like with the stuff that they had, Braheem Jackson actually told on somebody in 98, especially that, like, come on, man, you got to go get that, man. You got to go get that. And I'm not even going to sit here and say I feel good, because I feel a little offended a little bit. Like I had to even go through this, but I get it. I ain't no feeling, because if I'm feeling good, that means I had something to hide all the time and I was worried. No, I know who I am. You know who I am.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and the men who know me know who I am. And then the people out there, they know who I am, but the naysayers and the haters, it's just something just to feed off. And bull black, this and that. But you won't come tell it to my face, though. you'll sit back in groups and whisper and I get it. That's the way of the world today. But you know how we is. We stand on all business. Whether me and this man sit up here and I can say what I want to him respectfully, and he gonna say what he want to me respectfully, and we gonna get past it. You know what I'm saying? That's just it. But this is the way that you do things. This is the way you handle things. This is the way you exonerate yourself. You don't got to get mad. Back in the day, I'd have got mad. I don't want to put hands on a nigga. And because especially if I know I'm right, I want to go right at him, but I understand the platform that we have and the awareness that we bring into the people. So I don't want to be up here like I'm a fraud. Like, damn, this the whole time. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to prove it too. Like, damn, man, he up here talking all this good stuff and don't tell and this and that and this and that. And the whole time, this nigga done told on a nigga. That's bad.
With this, right? This situation where as though, like, you know, this came about. How many times do you think this happened to people with the same name? Like, he had the same name as me, and he told. You know what I'm saying? You think this come up a lot? Because it could be, because sometimes people have common names.
Yeah, a lot of people got.
Your name is not really a common. I mean, not
no, that's a common name. I got a common
Braheem
name.
Jackson.
Braheem Jackson is a bunch of Braheem Jacksons.
Okay, well,
you pull that joint up right now, and about 67 going to put not on duty.
But
about 67 of them going to pop up.
Wow. And then, so sometimes it's a lot of dudes in jail that can't produce, you know, paperwork to show that it wasn't them sometimes because, like you said, they don't have legs in jail. So they're in there fighting for their life. So it's no pause period. Like, look, hold up. I'm going to give you 10 days, 20 days to get the paperwork. How did they give you? How long do they give you? Like
30.
Oh, 30 days?
You get 30 days.
So I can call home like, mom, dad, brother, whoever.
And that's why you get the 30 days, because, you know, you get that grace period because, you know, people, you got to get in contact with people. You got to get this. And you know how people out here living their own life. So they got to cut time out for you. And, you know how I used to call you for money. I used to call you for money, right? And I know I need it Thursday. I will call you on Monday and ask for it because I ain't going to get it to Thursday. You know, not because you didn't want to send it to me, but the hustle and bustle of you out here running your businesses and taking care of your family and your kids, I already know. I already know how to finesse. I know my intel. Or I know I'm gonna get it from Feet. Yeah, I need a deuce. He gonna send it. But if I ask him on Thursday, I'm not gonna get it on Thursday. So what I'm gonna do is beat him to the punch, bro. I'm going. Yeah, I was lying to you. Yeah, bro. I go to the store today. You gotta hurry up and send it. So I know I'm gonna get it Wednesday. And I still ain't gonna get it that day. But that's how it is. So that's why you get the 30-day grace period. You know what I'm saying?
And 30 days go past. They come into your cell. Hey, listen, man. 30 days up.
Oh yeah, you already know it. The dudes is out. The paper workers is on the yard.
So how do they know? Like, I'm not asking some crazy questions, but all right, today I asked the paperwork on the 15th. So the 15th of next month, you should have it.
Yes. Yes, you got 30 days, and it's gonna be some whoever's asking for that, especially, and then it's coming from your own car 9 times out of 10 that want to see your paperwork. You know what I'm saying? That made these accusations against you or her.
Walking with you every day. But that can turn real fast to them breaking the
nigga breaking down the cheat sheets and nigga breaking your jaw. Yep, you played with men the whole time, cause you got dudes that come in and you be ready to give him a bag, right? Like when a nigga get off the bus and he on the federal yard, and I know you 066, which is Philly. And you get off the bus and I say, damn, bro, we got a bag for you. We got cosmetics in here. We got soups and all that to hold you over till you go to stores. Everything in here for you. Sweatsuit, because, you come with dumbass browns on. You might got be an old pair of sneaks or something in the bag for you or something, huh? But listen, bro, don't take this, because you got 30 days to show your paperwork. Don't take this bag if you know you hot, bro. If you know you can't produce that paperwork in 30 days, do not take this bag, bro. And that niggas be on that. I done gave bags to plenty of niggas with them instructions.
And you ever give it back to anybody that told?
The majority of the time, a dude that told her, like, no, I ain't even on homie time or none of that, man. I'm Christian over here. I'm just rock with the Christian table, whatever. And then that's a red flag. Because I know dudes that did that and still showed their paperwork. Like, listen, I ain't with the homies in 066. I ain't with that Philly stuff and all that. I just want to do my time and leave. But look, here go my paperwork. But I'm standing over here with this side. Okay, cool, homie. All right, cool. So when I see you in the yard, I still give you your salams and respect. Yo, bro. Oh, that's the homie right here. He just ain't on homie time, and he a man. He ain't telling nobody.
Yeah, he just don't want to be involved in none of the shenanigans.
The shenanigans what we got going on over here. So I respect that too.
Yeah, he ain't trying to be in part of it,
Yeah, but I seen niggas be like, oh no, man. No, I'm cool. I'm ready to go to the store. Damn, you just got off the bus Tuesday. We don't go to the store the next Tuesday. You ain't gonna have nothing to next Tuesday. You don't want no soap or nothing? No, I'm good, bro. Oh yeah, this nigga done did something strange for some change. Yes, he did.
Dang.
Mr. Sandman, thank you for that, man. Appreciate the donation, Mr. Sandman.
Yeah, shout out to you, Mr. Sandman. Appreciate that.
What did he say? What Sam say?
He said, even though the case was dismissed, the district attorney could refile the case because there's no statute of limitations on homicide.
Yes, and that's what Noel
Yes.
Pride. That's why I didn't really want to get into this like that, and my co-defendants don't even want me bringing up their names. Right now, today, if they get any type of evidence on me in my case and my co-defendants, they can come in this studio where we're giving you the awareness at, and you will witness them locking me up on a live. If I'm doing a live and they come for me, you will see me standing up and cuffing up and getting in the paddy wagon. Yes, that's what saying, man. That's exactly for what that means for those who's watching that don't know what that means.
Yeah, why people ask that famous question when the cops lock them up? You know what that question is?
What question is that?
When they say, "What I do?"
Oh yeah, what I do?
That's
Yeah,
that's the first thing everybody say when they get.
Cause you know why a nigga asking that? Because he want to know. I hope they don't know what I did.
Like they voice change, and they're like, "What I do?" Like they voice change.
And then see, if I was a cop, right? Which I would never be, but if I was a cop, right, and I locked somebody up, like, you know what you did, nigga, that homicide, doing such and such. You know what you did. This is what we got you for. And then when the nigga get that, like, dang, his whole mood go there.
Yeah, 'cause you know, being locked up for a homicide, you know, you're not getting out for at least for a deuce. At least 2 years, you're gonna be sitting fighting that in the county.
What you mean, turkey bands do not take this bag? What you mean?
Talking about you when you saying if you snitching.
What bag?
This bag you said.
Oh yeah. Do not take this bag. Oh yeah. If you take that bag, that's even more disrespect to the men. You sat here and knew you told, and still took the charity that I'm bringing to you, and I'm letting you know. Do not take this bag if you inform it on someone else. And you say, no, I'm a man. And you take that joint and you eat my soups late on at night and you wearing my sweats. And I got all these years in, and with all these years ago, and I only had 2 pairs, so you know I need them sweats. Why you running around with my sweats on and you told on somebody? He my goddamn sweatpants back. So that's what make it even more crazier when you take that bag. That joint you in your mind like, yo, he really disrespecting me.
Yeah, you're right. So who determines who turn it is to give up sweatsuits, or everybody's pitching?
No, everybody pitching. Everybody, like, say if it's 40 Philly niggas on the yard, everybody get a $5 list. Like, yo, you get 2 toothpastes, 2 soaps, you get a pack of, you get a pair of sweatpants. You know, every week, everybody just chip in. So we got like a big bag. And then the Muslims do it too. It's called a Betamar bag. Like, we're just
a Betamar bag?
Yeah. I forgot what that means, but it's a Betamar bag. Anybody that's been in the federal system that's watching right now, let me know what a Betamar bag is.
Is this a Betamar? Is that like a?
It's like
well, bait mean like house, but I'm speaking Arabic. Betamar, I gotta look into it.
Yeah, there's a Betamar bag. So, you know, they do that to make sure that they got stuff for dudes that's just coming in.
Wow, and then so everybody pitching something and give something to inmates that's coming in and look out for them. And
yeah, make little bags, make little $30, $40 bags for a dude. You come in, so now you ain't on your face. You got a little something hold you over till you can make it to commissary.
So what if it's more than one Philly dude coming through, and one dude from what if it's like 5 066 guys coming in?
Oh, we gotta take care of all of them. That's why, but there's a bunch of us on the yard already. We
so
got big bags that's in niggas' cells that hold it for. These bags is only for dudes to get off the bus. These ain't for us to eat. Like, if I give you a $5 list, I come collect that at the commissary. I come take what you're supposed to give me. Boom, I check that off. I go to the other homies' blocks. I get their stuff. So now I'm back at the block with this big old bag. So now this is stuff I know what to go in the bag. You get a pair of shower shoes. You get a soap dish. You get a bar of soap. You get a toothbrush. You get a toothpaste. You get some clothes if it's in there. You get a couple soups. All these bags ain't nobody bag different from the others. Unless, like, say you my homie, like you just came through just now, feet. I see you come through. I'm gonna have extra stuff that you might get a bag, but I got extra stuff for you. You really like my brother. So, you know, the other dudes, you just from Philly. So dudes, you're connected to them because you're from Philly. So, you know, dudes come through like that too. You know what I mean? I might got 2-3 pair of brand new sneakers. I'm never putting a pair of brand new sneakers in the Betamar bag.
Wow, you stingy like that?
Yeah.
You're not giving up no brand new sneakers. Nobody.
No, you gonna get these joints I was playing ball in.
Oh, wow.
Because these joints are just supposed to hold you over until you can get to the store. That's all. This ain't nothing for you to be taking pictures with on picture day in the rec yard and all that, and try and get out to the visiting room with. These is something, because you know when you get off that bus, you don't have no shoes. You got skippies. So anything beats the skippy.
Shout out to Keith Sir Souls. Hopefully I said that right. 2199 for the actual donation. We appreciate that. It says, shout out to y'all, good men. Y'all turning this channel up at an alarming rate. Love from Pittsburgh. Shout out to Pittsburgh, man. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate that. So yeah, I mean, I guess it's more of a family atmosphere. But if you go against the actual grain, go against the rules in there, it can be detrimental to your health. You know, even your life. Sometimes people may lose their life behind not being able to produce paperwork. And
Yep.
you know,
It has happened.
I was kind of, you know, I knew it wasn't true, but I was just concerned because sometimes people try to, you know, assassinate somebody's character based off of stuff like this, like, or like somebody's name, they got the same name, and then they just not they doing their homework, but not doing the full extent of the homework to prevent
Exactly.
this. Because somebody may see you outside the street and say, "Yo, man, black is just right, sweet."
Exactly. Then you got me ready to go back to jail because I'm on that nigga ass like white on rice.
Yeah, because it's not like spray painting on the walls. I mean, or seeing a picture of somebody, seeing somebody in a magazine. You're actually in the community, in the neighborhood, walking around. So people actually can see you, talk to you, you know, discuss things with you about, you know, whatever, and they may look at you as someone who may have told because what has been portrayed by this person. Now, who was the person that put this stuff out? Did you find out who it was?
Oh, it was. I'm not even gonna get into all that, man. I don't even know who he is, and yeah, I mean, I never met the man a day in my life, man. So I could tell that unless, you know, something that me and somebody that he know went through something and he mad at me for that. But whatever the case may be, to him, shout outs to who that person is, man. Then you got the correct information, man, and do what you may as you please with it, man.
You gotta come on the show, something. We can talk about that. We have a conversation about, you know what I mean? You're
So hopefully this quenched everyone's thirst, you know. And if it didn't, I can't do nothing about that for you, man. You know.
who all in the chat thought he was hot?
Yeah, who all in the chat? Who all in the chat thought I told, man, after
That's
that
why I
came
don't
out,
know.
man?
Oh,
Who all in the chat thought that I told, man? Let me find out. Dark Skin Beauty thought I told, man. Dark Skin Beauty, Turkey Bands, and my man James the Flame. Did y'all believe in me, man, or did y'all have a little doubt? And I'd be cool with that because I ain't gonna lie, I would have had a little doubt. I'd have been like, Black, you got to show that paperwork because this Braheem Jackson right here too.
And they might have told you that you was banned from the Roots picnic because you they thought you told. Probably told you couldn't come in there, man.
Man.
But you know, these situations like this, like I said, like I was talking about earlier, this situation like this is actually can happen, you know, more than you actually think because the similarity of the names.
Exactly. With other names, you have a whole bunch
That's
of.
what I'm saying, yeah.
You with other names, you have mistaken things like that. So it's like, no, that's the boy name. That's the boy. And the whole time, that's not even him.
Yeah, and somebody, you know, the thing about it is people might try you when you with your family, your kids, you can be out. Just gotta be real
It's
careful.
bad. It's bad. Can you imagine me being out with my woman and my little young boys? Damn, Black, you rat ass nigga. I'm with my woman and my kids.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I could be like, come on, y'all, we out. When then we back at the crib, they in there looking at me. You a rat? You ain't even though if I'd have started acting crazy at the time, they'd have been like, oh, come on, baby, you don't owe him no explanation. It's gonna be bad both ways.
Yeah.
Both ways. It just stay away from that problem, and what you do is you present the correct stuff, man.
Mm-hmm. But you know, that's just the part of, like, you know, being who you are right now. You know, you that bull. You know what I mean? I say that in the best possible manner. You know, people want to hear from you. People want to hear what you got to say because you know the way you speak of the reality of actually going through prison and people seeing that. So people want to hear what you have to say. So now people want to say what they got to say to you.
Shout out Big Shaq, man, the group Big Shaq 066 stand up, my Power Ranger. Shaq said that nigga need to come up to the show, little bro. I'm coming just to have a sit down with him. I know you a realist, bro, because I don't deal with anyone that ain't real. Yes, you ain't lied about that, Big Shaq. You ain't talked to me for the first 6 to 7 months when I came on the yard because of the case I was on. Because of the case I was on, I got a homie named Big Shaq. Big Shaq, for all those who know who he is, I ain't gonna get into his real name and all that, but he was did about 30 years in there. 30 years in there. The one we met down that time when he was, no, that was me and Leak down there. It was me and Leak that seen him.
What happened? Which guy got shot? Did he in jail?
Who?
The one that's helping us out. It came through the studio a couple times on TBIC. What's his name? Got shot. Remember who? Hattie.
Oh, Hattie got they sentence Hattie 5 to 10.
Ooh.
Yep. They gave Hattie, he took a deal 5 to 10.
He
Yep.
just came from the Fed. We did in the Fed.
Hattie did like 12, 13 in the feds.
Now got
Yep. Big Jihad, man. Shout out to Big Jihad,
He
man.
got 5-10 in the state.
Yeah, in the state.
Wasn't he on parole?
No, he was done with parole. He was done with the feds. He been home for a minute. He was done with the feds.
And somebody shot him.
Yeah.
What about the people that shot him? They got a court too?
I don't know if they got caught or not. It's just a crazy job. I don't know if they got caught or not. I know he got caught with the pipe on him and all that.
On duty. But my thing is this. I just want to stress that something to everybody that's out here, like, you know, that's actually listening, actually watching the actual podcast. You know, this is you know, real life events. This is somebody's life. So when people are posting things about people, it don't have to be that you're a rat, it can be anything else. It can be, you know, you name it, but it's gonna be something negative, and a person may be walking in the streets and another person may want to test them because they feel like they lost credibility or
Exactly.
you know, so we gotta be real careful because, you know,
And that's a lose-lose situation for anybody.
livelihood is, you know, sacred.
Like me, I could lose out because now I'm a man. I'm going to stand for my name. And now I may kill this person. Or he may kill me. You got to bring ass to get ass. I always tell everybody
Not
about
on
that.
duty. But
Keep always talking about some not on duty. That's how it go. You know what I mean?
yeah, I just feel like, you know, any situations like this, we gotta be real careful.
But yeah, let me go back and finish up what I was saying about Shaq. Yeah, but Shaq, Shaq, one of them hate rats so much that he ain't even got to see your paperwork. Now, if he see your paperwork and you a man, he gonna accept you into, you know, his conference, like his circle. But he to some point, he don't even want to check your paperwork if he done heard allegations of your co-defendants and all them telling. He like, yeah, you can just stay over there. I ain't gonna call you hot, but I don't want to deal with nothing like y'all. And this how Shaq was. When I came on the yard, you know, Shaq was the big homie of the yard for Philly niggas. Like everything went through Shaq, niggas would come through, you know, not to say that we got a shot caller and all that, but dudes would go to Shaq because he been locked up so long and he been on the yard so long. But when I got up there, I'm like, damn, man, what's up with the big homie Shaq? I want to meet him. You know, man, I heard he from North Philly and all this and that. That's a homie from my city. And he like, yeah, Shaq don't be dealing. But Shaq it was months that went past before I finally said something to Shaq, and we got to busting it up, and he found out I ain't tell and this and that and this and that. But yeah, that's how he was, man. Shout out to Shaq, man. Stand up, bro.
Yeah, and then, you know, having good men, you know what I mean, good dudes that have served time with you, like your brothers, you know, just the relationships that you built in jail, and they know the rules of engagement in prison. They would have known if you actually told, because this would have been prevalent in the prison system.
Like a mug.
Yeah.
You can pull this up. You could pull this up. The only reason why this can't be pulled up, and anybody, they told me today when I went in there and got it, they said, yeah, and for your co-defendants, like, we're not going to give you your co-defendants joint, even though we know this is your co-defendant. He told me their names and stuff. He said, but they got to come down here with their ID to get it. With money, you got to pay for this stuff. This stuff right here is in the archive. This stuff is right here. They pull it up. They printed it out on a sheet for me and all that. They got to go through paperwork. This shit ain't in computers. Like, you got to go down there and pull it up. You will never go pull this up. But this is now with the case numbers and all that, you probably could do something with all that and all that. But all that for public information because it's a thrown out case. It's not a case that's irrelevant. But again, they could come back and charge me for that again if they get the proper evidence.
And shout out to everybody I saw today down the Reading Terminal who was showing love, man. We appreciate that, man. A lot of people show love today down the Reading Terminal in PA. I was in there today and I saw some good people, man, that was like showing love. So shout out to y'all, man. And shout out to everybody that's in the chat too as well. Now, I want to ask a question. I know you spoke about Larry Krasner, and I know he be on our page on Instagram, checking our page out and checking out what we got going on and on Tales from the Jails. My message to Larry Krasner, I just want to say this: like, we understand that you have a job to do. We understand that you have
a difficult job.
Yeah, we understand that you have a job to do. But you know, just to be clear, you know, because we got word that you were checking our page or whatever the case may be, and what we got going on. We're not here to promote violence, Mr. Krasner. We're not here doing that. We're here to spread awareness. And some of these people that come on the podcast will either, you know, were, you know, convicted by you and your staff and your judges and your whoever, you know, people, your DAs, these or been arrested by your officers. And we understand you have a job you have to do, but we're not here to, you know, make your job difficult. Our job is to do just to put the real stories out there that people want to hear and the understanding. Also, sometimes we got to say this too. Sometimes people are innocent. I don't know the numbers or the percentages of people that's innocent in certain cases, you know. Or I'm not saying people are guilty, but there are some people that's actually being convicted. That you can see the 3 guys just got
They came home.
that came home. Now, I'm
Try
not
and
saying
get in
this is on,
contact with them then.
not saying this is on your plate, Larry, but we're just saying that there are instances where people go to jail who are innocent.
But that wasn't on his plate. But
that's what I'm saying. It wasn't on his plate.
You know what was on his plate?
What?
Him signing that bill for them to come home. They ain't have enough. Did you see Larry get up there? He said, no, the way they tried to go about containing this conviction was dirty waters. Let him out of there.
Larry Krasner seemed to me like he got a job to do, and I respect.
It's a difficult job to do.
Yeah, I respect that. I respect you have a job to do because, you know, a lot of times we want to impose our will. When I say impose our will, we want to impose the street mentality. You know, we want to impose the mentality of the, you know, whatever. We want to sometimes turn a blind eye to the killing and the robberies and stuff like that. But those things are wrong. No matter what goes on, as we saw a lot of senseless killings. Unfortunately, it was a lot of kids that were being killed. A lot of senseless murders. And Larry said, look, you know, he started changing the acronyms, you know, the YBC and the CCK to you've been charged or you've been caught, whatever you want to call it.
You've been cooked and all that type of stuff.
He went on ahead and said, you know what? Even though these are kids, these kids have guns. So my job is to do what? Get these kids off the street.
Let me ask you a question. Do you see a difference?
It's been kind of fairly quiet. I mean, I don't know. I could be in a different mode, different space, or
different environment. You know, you move around. But I've been out here.
Yeah, I haven't. But I'm still.
Ask me the question.
Still. I'm saying still. Even though I haven't been. I mean, I've been around, but I haven't heard of it. But it's real light. I remember you heard something like every day. It was like
multiple shootings and 9 niggas jumping out of one car with goddamn 18 guns. I ain't been hearing that. And then, granted, it's still been your little shootings, your little skirmishes all throughout the city and people getting shot in West Philly, 4 people getting shot at little block parties and all that. And this just recently happened within the last 72 hours. But at the alarming rate that it was going on last summer, nah, that joint way down.
Yeah.
Larry said, yeah, young bag chasers, you've been caught. That's what he said it mean now.
And I think, I thought that it took Larry, you know, Larry Krasner, I should say, some time to kind of, you know, figure out his approach, how he was going to take. I know he kept saying that he was going to do what he had to do to get, get these guns off the streets. And he said that from the beginning, from what I can remember. And like you said, as of right now, I don't want to say it's crickets, but it ain't.
Man, it's crickets. Compared to what's been going on.
4th of July every day around this.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Again, like we said, it's been your little skirmishes and your little, shots here and shots there and shots there. We living in a maddened world. But the way it was going on at alarming rate, nah, it ain't that no more, bro.
Do you feel safer now?
See me, man, I don't move. I wasn't a fool, man. Ever since that last time when I was out there trying to try my hand that I just got out and thought I was, a YN then. No, I just got all the way out the way of it. See, people, places, and things. Not to say that anything can't happen to you anywhere, but you lessen the probability of something bad happening to you. Like if I know I go back to the block, that's a drug block, they sell drugs or whatever the case may be. I know I'm going out there to hang out every day at the work for hours. What do you think gonna happen one day? Either I'm gonna get patted down by the law one time from coming up and trying to see if somebody or I'm gonna get shot or shot at.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's gonna come from sitting in these neighborhoods on these, blocks that got extra activity going on.
I want to say something to that too. A lot of times people don't understand. People are sitting on these corners, on these blocks, right?
Or poppy stores and
stores, whatever. If somebody run up shooting at you, you're going to get. It's a big chance you're going to get killed.
Especially with these switchies. I need a switchy on it. That's what Meek said in the song. Yeah. And everybody, it's like they don't want a gun without a switchy now.
I saw something on Instagram, man. And it was these bulls, like 3 bulls in the store. Yeah. I don't know if it was a poppy store or a Chinese store.
And they took the gun off the white boy.
No, not that. They was in the store. And they say that you see one of them duck, and he like ducked and was looking out the window. And it was an innocent. It was an innocent grown man in there, like me or you. Like that's why I tell you, like I don't be trying to go in the poppy store. So it was an innocent grown man. He looking, so he see the blitz coming. The old man try to like back up against the wall, and the other 3 young boys is just looking like they try to like hide on the floor like, under each other. So whoever was shooting. He killed the old man like me and you. We older. We sitting in this. We going there, maybe trying to get a soda or something, whatever we trying to get.
Fried our socks.
And you and they get hit up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they killed the old man. Then they killed like two of the young boys. The other young boy was hiding under his homies. And the guys opened the door and was firing shots into that Chinese store, and ultimately killed them. You know, it's like, this is why I don't go to like them poppy stores. Right. Like that. I don't do that. Chinese stores.
I don't go to street ethic that stays in me. I don't go to gas stations at night when I do got a vehicle. All that me pulling up, especially certain. I'll pull up to like a Wawa that's way up the northeast gas station or something like that. But all these little Sunocos on these back blocks, and do not go in them joints at the 10, 12 o'clock at night, man. You sitting there trying to put a dub in your tank, man. Wait till the morning. Wait till the morning, man. It's better odds for you going home, man. Better me going into one of these Chinese stores is open at 12 o'clock. It's 19. It's just common sense, especially if you ain't from around here and you don't even know these dudes. Because you still got a problem even if you know them, because something could happen. But when you know you don't know nobody out here, they out here slap boxing, smoking weed, girls running in and out. I'm not going in that joint getting no chicken wings. Not today. No, sometimes you just got to use your common sense that God gave you. And a lot of people and I'd use me first, because a lot of times I didn't use my common sense and ended up sitting in that cell like a goddamn fool. You use that common sense, man, the stuff that you know. You sitting there, you walking down the street and you see 4 niggas arguing with each other and people breaking up they looking like they ready to fight. You got people, but you still want to walk past them. No, cross that street, please.
Yeah.
Like, God damn, it's not rocket science. 1 + 1 is 2. We making this shit hard.
And then the thing is, like, let's go back to Larry Krasner. Larry Krasner, he said that he was gonna get the guns off the street. Now he said, he was gonna do whatever he had to do to kind of get this done. He had a lot of help though.
Yeah, he had a lot of help.
He had a lot of help, not only from the police force and the people that's on his side, but the YNs or the young boys out here. They ended up joining forces with Larry and them and telling on the guys that they was beefing with or the guys that killed their homies. So now,
but Larry's smart. That's why he's making them, not to cut you off, bro, but Larry is outthinking them. He said, you know what? Okay, YBC is beefing with KKC or whatever these abbreviations is. We're going to just make these niggas co-defendants. Then what you think, a nigga co-defendant? Like, I want to, man, I'm telling them. And you're going to get more out your buck for that.
Yeah.
Me and you I got 5 niggas over here, you got 5, and I done shot some of yours, you just shot, and then we co-defendants.
Wow.
Like these dudes is kids, man. These dudes don't know the first thing about paying a bill or anything. These dudes still getting money from moms and all that. Not to say there's nothing wrong, because it's grown men to get money from moms. But these dudes they need a little weed money and a little food money. And they don't got the right mind track thinking. The right train of thinking, I should say.
Like we spoke to Hefe, and I don't know if many of y'all might have saw the interview, many of the members may have saw the interview, but Hefe was saying a lot of things like, man, he's like, man, he can't trust nobody, because look, he said what? His best friend, somebody named 4 times, not only told on him, but told on a bunch of people, but told on him, and that's just somebody he went to grade school with, so what'd he say? This is going to be a lot of the outcomes with a lot of this new indictment is coming on. There's going to be a lot of people sitting in there watching their homies and their friends, maybe even their brothers come out, uncles, fathers will come out and say, yeah, he did it, or he was doing this and he did that. He told me he did this. And it's going to be a lot of young boys going to jail for life.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yep. 40s to 50, 40 to 80s, 30 to 60. Get all that. You ain't getting that 10 to 20 or 5 to 10 for that homicide.
But they offering them that though.
They offered them 20, 40s and 15 to 30s and stuff.
Yeah, like that. But you heard what Hefe said. He should have took that 15.
Well, yeah.
But he'd be right back down here now fighting what he got going on now. He got 2 home invasions and attempted murder?
Back down there for some more wreck. Again, everybody that's just watching, man, this is the proper paperwork for my case, man, which is Braheem Jackson. That's my state number 1810123, man. Can you go up to the bottom of it where they can see the bottom of it, please? I mean, I just wanted to see where you could see the final ruling, the disposition. My case was thrown out 9/5/2001. I was incarcerated 98. That's when I got incarcerated for this case. I sat this time right here, and in 9/5/2001, the disposition from the attorney in the courts was, with leave of court, enters a null pro sequel. That's what the disposition of this case was. For Braheem Jackson and my lawyer, the same lawyer that y'all seen me had up here. Mind you, I did not tell you I knew that. We knew this man for a very long time. This lawyer, David B. Meshach. Shout out to Dave Meshach and Brian McGonigal and Fortunary Perry and all them down there at that beautiful attorney office that they have, man, fighting for some of the men, man, that didn't commit these crimes that they're being charged for. But again, you see it right there, man. You see that seal, man. That just don't come from anybody, man. Can't make that up.
No. Not at all. You can't. So now, just to speak about that, then you're sitting there in front of the judge, and I asked a few of these young guys, they're feeling to seeing someone that they're close to come out and tell, and a lot of them say, man, it's just like they can't describe the feeling, but also their friend can't look them in their face, they can't get no eye contact, they just tell them.
Mm-hmm.
I could not imagine being in court and seeing like one of my,
Me. I'm up there on you. I'm up there like, man, his name Anthony and all this and that. Yeah. He know what he did. You sitting there. It's no fighting chance. I'm going to go ahead and tap my lawyer right there and then like, yo, ask the judge for a recess. Why? But ask the judge for a recess. How you getting out of that? How you got a person that knows you in and out like you know them in and out? Y'all done committed all y'all crimes, y'all first crimes and y'all last crimes together. How can you sit there in the face of that unless you're a glutton for punishment? Now, you have some people like that also, that's glutton for punishment, that just want to see it all the way through. Me, I'm a little smart, man. I'll be like, well, yeah, I ain't going to be able to get out of this one, man. Let me go ahead and get out the way while I'm still, ahead.
So while you're going to trial, can you say, hold on, what's out? Before you say the trial start, right?
Yeah.
And it's like the first day.
Yeah.
Can you tell your lawyer, like, hold up, can we try to take that deal now before we get...
You could definitely do that, but the DA going to be like, they're going to come at you with another deal. They ain't going to want that one no more. They're going to know that they got you by the draws. Especially if they offer you a 5 to 10. You like, no, we rumbling. The whole first day go past, and then your lawyer and they like, yo, listen, man, we trying to come for that deal. They might still get, but they be like, man, no, well, listen, take the 8.5, 16 now. Now you're in that mode like, now you done finessed your way out of 3 years off your sentence. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to do this 8. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that is. That's how that ends on. You know what I mean?
And then, your friend you grew up with. It's one thing for your friend, like, all right, like your friend told on my man, but for him to tell on you and get you wills, and you separated from him, forever.
One of them friends that ate over your house, you ate over his house. He done wore your drawers, you done wore his drawers. Like, God damn, bro, like, where the love at? Like, damn, bro, like, damn, you hated me this much that you threw me to the wolves this much. Granted, we're both doing wrong. Let's go both do our time, man. Let's go both do our time. We both did wrong. I could see if you had nothing to do with this. And I'm trying to drag you in on my BS. And even then, that'll be still crazy, but I can see it. But if we both out there and we both putting our left foot into this trash, man, we got to go to jail together if we get caught, man.
Some dudes, they just, once they get in there.
A lot of dudes.
Yeah, once they get in there and they see the conditions of prison and that I want to be here for the rest of my life around a bunch of men. And they understand that life is real as far as life in prison is actually real. And there's real men in there who serving life sentences who are never going to get out.
What's the name just asked a question. I'm just answering questions periodically because we didn't even we got plenty of topics, but today the topic was to get up here. I asked you people for 9 to 10, I asked the family for 9 to 10 days and I brought it to y'all. But I want to try to answer this the best from Test, SJ8KM. He said, what's worse, state prison or being sent to a psych ward indefinitely?
What's worse?
Yeah.
I would probably say a state pen. You can lose your life.
Yeah, but the psych ward indefinitely means forever. I don't know. I probably had to say that penitentiary too. Because that psych ward, you ain't in there, you're locking in and you in a hospital.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a hospital is damn near like a jail too, though. You got to maneuver in and maneuver out and all the security, but it ain't jail.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I would have to say the state pen.
And now a person that told, right? I'm pretty sure you seen a person that you ever seen somebody who told coming from trial after they told?
What you mean?
Like you like, all right, you know this person with a trial, you know they told. Like then you looking at him. You ever seen anything like that?
Well, a person that went to trial and told?
No, I'm saying a person who, well, I'll say he testified on the case.
Okay.
And came back to the prison.
Oh, have I ever seen that? 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna see it. And if I do see it, I'm seeing him getting his ass whooped. Like dudes ain't sitting around that. Like you have a dude that's actively going down every day to tell on a group of dudes doing court, and then he coming back, and dudes knowing that this dude is telling on them dudes. Yeah, I haven't actively. I'm not saying it don't happen because I'm quite sure it do. I haven't, or I just didn't know.
Because you've seen men come back with life sentences.
Yes, and somebody had to tell on them. And I'm quite sure that a lot of people who was incarcerated that did tell on them. You know what I'm saying? So.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's a crazy joint right there, man. Going back and forth, man, down there just to tell. And you want to hurry up and do your job correctly because they made promises to you. I mean, you could get home early as soon as you done this whole trial and we get the conviction, we gonna go ahead and give you this little bit of time and send you out. You know what I mean? So you know that rat, he up early in the morning, he brushed his teeth real good and he suited the booty and he ready to roll. So, you know.
Wow. That's just an unfortunate situation, man. You know, because, you know, sometimes I've been in situations where as though I feel like I could have made a better decision. And it wasn't to the actual, you know, standpoint as far as where my life was on a line. But it was a situation I'm like, that. Why did I do this? And I may have been in prison or been in a holding cell. I'm like, I could have just avoided this. And a lot of times people are in jail because of their pride. Your pride getting away, man, you're gonna go crazy. And then ultimately you find yourself sitting there with your you know, your best friend on the stand pointing at you. They like,
yeah.
Do you see the defendant in the room? You're like, yeah, it's right there.
Yeah. That's a bad feeling, man. It's gonna make you go back and rethink everything you ever did in your life, man. It's going that right there. That's the true eye opener. Your friend or sibling or mother or father sitting on that stand telling.
What's worse, friend, mother, father, sibling? Which one might hit you worse?
My mother or my father. My friend, that's gonna be bad, but my mother or father, like, you sent me to jail, mom, or you sent me to jail, dad.
Wow.
Like, what's gonna be worse for you?
Probably seeing my homie.
Yeah?
My best.
Over your mother?
My best friend, yeah.
Well, why you say that?
Because I did dirt more with him, with him. So, and we had a certain code. We have a certain bond. My bond with my mother is not based off of us breaking law. So clearly, if the cops is involved, we was doing something similar to this, or to even have our names mentioned in this. And then I go to court, and we go to court, and then you come out as a witness on me. If my mom was involved, if my mom come out, I'm like, all right, she's coming out because she's just saying what she know, as far as what I know. And now I'm not going to involve mom in what I got going on. But my homie coming out, and I would expect mom to tell. She's a woman, like she's older. She ain't going to jail for me.
Well, I see your reasoning, but I think I probably, well, you know, I grew up without a mom, so you know I mean, you had your mom, you know what I mean? So it's like when she was right, you had them, you know what I mean? But I don't know, maybe because I'm long for that moment, the yearn, you had your mom more than I had my mom. So you probably like that you can, you know, like I'd probably be hurt with my mom telling like, damn, mom, you got a paying toll on me? Like, wow, even though I may have did it, I may be out here cutting up in the streets, but I'm gonna still look at that like the only person in the world I know she ain't gonna tell on me. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you do dirt, you get dirt. And that's just a true saying, man.
Yeah, that's just terrible because, but I'm just saying, like, can you accept, like, if I know I murdered somebody and I got life, can you accept that?
Well, your parents?
No, you. Can you accept the fact that you got life in prison?
That I got life?
Yeah, if say you went to trial.
Right.
And somebody's testified on you, but you know I did it. I did it. I'm saying, would you be okay with the sentence? Like, would you be okay with the life sentence? Like, all right, I know I did it.
I know I did it. And I got testified. Yeah. I'll be mad. I still had that in my mind. Like, especially if I just was coming to the jail, whatever, because I'm not taking no accountability. I'm gonna be mad I got life because I'm thinking I'm the slickest nigga in the world and I can get away with it. But once years go on and the thing, I killed this man. I'm gonna be like, I got what my hand called for. Listen, accountability comes to those in prison, but it comes at the long wait. It comes at the period of time. It just don't, creep up, or it just boom be prevalent right then and there. Man, wake your ass up, man. You wait till you get to the show to go to sleep, man.
Yeah.
You going to sleep talking about some But yeah, man,
I ain't snoring.
Yeah, well, let's start these calls, man, because you got a lot of things to do. We just wanted to cut, because we've been going for a week, y'all. So you was going for a week. We just had to get back. We wasn't really even going to come in today, but we here today because we can't keep taking. We here the rest of the week. We back. It was just a little week of dealing with. Oh, Tawfiq, you ain't tell them the good news. You don't be wanting to tell everybody about why we was going this week.
Oh yeah, I had a son, man. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Little boy.
He looked like an old him. His son looked like an old him. Look at that face. His son got that same face right now. Is not even a week old.
Man, I had my son, man. I was happy about that. Happy about a lot of things. Happy about y'all being supportive. Family. It's just a lot of things to be grateful for. So I want to tell everybody, man, just take advantage of life. If you have life, man, you're not going to always have everything your way. You're not going to always have things the way that you want them. But whatever you do have and whatever people that you do have around you that love you for you and want to be around you for you, man, just embrace it and keep it going, because we just never know where we're going to be, what we're going to endure. And children are a blessing. Children are a blessing, man. No matter what, you have a child, you're able to have children. They are a blessing, man. And to the mothers and fathers out there, try to do the best that you can do for your kids and be around your kids and teach your children, and try to bring them up right to the best of your ability. And just live life. Just live life, because I just had a son, man. I got another son. I got two sons. I got one son that's 20, and I have a new son. He's a baby. His name is Adil. And he's I love him to death. I'm up here falling asleep because of him, because I'm up with him. He crying all night, but it is what it is. I'm a proud father, man. I'm a proud father, so I'm just excited, man. Shout out to y'all, man, for everybody for sticking with us. And I know y'all missed us while we was going, but I just wanted to say that because, I had to realize some things in life and this week, not only this week, over the last 8 to 10 months, I had to realize something, that things not going to always be how you want them to be. Things may not always end how you want it to end. Just try to stick to your guns and stick to the ones that love you and bring those people close to you. That's all I want to say about that. But yeah, y'all about to get to this these phone calls, man, and talk to y'all, man. We ain't talked to y'all in a minute, man. So just bring the energy, man. Bring the conversation. Bring, talk to us, man, if you can. Number 215-316-4492. The phone on? 215-316-4492 is the number. Y'all can reach out to us, man.
And again, we will be doing a documentary about the neighborhood we came from, the alleys we used to run through. And we're not doing this to, like I said, glamorize what we did, but, just to show you a background, who we were and where we came from. And we regular just like y'all. I don't want y'all to sit there and look at us and think that, we some different type of people. No, we regular, and we just trying to figure it out just like y'all, man. We out here together, man. Mm-hmm. When you see the places we come from, the lots we done sat in on days on end about nothing. About nothing, you gonna see.
Tell us from the jails we're speaking with.
What?
It's who?
Sosa.
What's up, Sosa? Say if you call from West Philly?
Yeah.
Yeah, you one of us, man. We West Philly, stand up. What's up, man? What's going on?
Going on techno with y'all. I ain't watched your whole live yet, but I wanted to see your opinion on that situation with that girl Khadijah from the UK.
Oh yeah, Khadijah, she was on the podcast.
Yeah, we gonna address that tomorrow. Yeah, that's a whole nother joint. So make sure you tap in tomorrow. Because I have a few choice words for that, but make sure you tap in tomorrow, because I'm gonna give you my opinion on it.
Yeah, well, I want to say this too. I just want to make this clear though before you go, because if that was the case where she was taken advantage of in a manner where it wasn't right, we don't agree with any type of violence in that manner. If that was the case, I don't know, because I don't want to paint nobody guilty. you know, and if he's falsely accused, because we do have that out here, because women do say that people do certain things and it don't be true. You know, I'm actually a person who actually witnessed that. So sometimes you gotta be really, really careful, man. But we'll talk about it though, man. Thanks. That's a good topic, man.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, right. I ain't too hip on what's going on all the way. I just seen some shit on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn, I wanted to get some info on there. I know y'all had her up there.
She folk. So we gotta be real careful. Tread that real carefully. But we will definitely look into it for sure. But thanks, man, for calling. Appreciate that.
All right, no doubt.
It's another call.
Yeah, hung up. But yeah, like it's another thing. I mean, like certain things, certain topics, man, certain people's business. We should be real careful, not to be too catty in people's business, because I don't know what's going on with that case. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who's not saying either one of them is lying. I don't know. Something happened. Something went down. Whatever it may be, but it's up to the judges to actually decide that, man, and see what happened with that case, man. Because, you know, it's just a real slippery. Now, we don't condone that, man. That if whatever happened, you know, we just wish the best for everybody, man. You know, we don't condone rape or taking advantage of any women, you know, or even men. Men get raped too. You know what I'm saying? Not laughing, I'm laughing about it, but I want to ask that question though. Tell us from the jail who you speaking with.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. What's up, man? What's going on?
This Raheem.
Where you calling from? You said Hakeem or Joaquin?
Raheem with an R.
Oh, Raheem. What's up? Where you calling from, man?
Alhamdulillah, Southwest Philly.
Shout out to Southwest Philly. That's just up there. I was just up there on Woodland Avenue getting some African food yesterday, man. Shout out to Southside Jew. I seen him in there. But what's going on, man?
Yo, my grandma from West. My grandma from down like 46th Street originally.
Oh, yeah?
But we moved out Southwest and shit. You know, but I just wanted to tap in with y'all brothers, man. Y'all Muslim. Inshallah. Alhamdulillah.
Appreciate that, man.
All right, y'all.
All right, enjoy your day, bro. Yeah, but you know, these situations, like just gotta be real careful with those situations. You gotta be real careful. I'm gonna ask you, so what if a man get raped by a woman, like a grown man gets raped by a grown woman? Have you ever heard of a case like that?
Yeah, I seen something about we was up here talking about it one day. Remember she ordered pizza or something and the pizza man came? Remember it was something that we were showing.
Oh yeah?
And she was in the crib with him and she was fondling him and touching him and jacking him off and he was scared and he was in the corner and she was grabbing him and she was getting it out of him and he like, well, I'm supposed to bring you your pizza. So but he didn't know her.
Oh really?
Yeah, so like what was you saying? Like
but a lot of times a man probably ain't gonna tell about getting raped by a woman.
No, he told. He went and brought that to the police. Like, man, I felt uncomfortable, and he, you know what I mean.
But I'm saying like the chances, because 9 times a man, some men are like, okay, let's get it. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, or even if he don't say let's get it, a man that's just not in the major. Like he'll just be like, I don't know though, but I wouldn't. I ain't getting raped by a woman though. It got to be 99,000 of them, and that still might not happen. I look at me as a juggernaut. Ain't no woman, can't no woman come and rape me. Just grab me on the genitals, unless I'm letting her. Other than that, ain't no woman, and I'm not knocking no women and saying Ronda Rousey can't rape me.
You don't think so?
No.
I don't know.
If I didn't want her to touch me, I'm ush.
You're Ronda Rousey.
I'm a grown man for real.
Yeah.
I ain't playing. I don't condone that. I don't condone hitting no woman.
You can't beat Ronda Rousey.
I will break Ronda Rousey to listen, man. That's why we men for a reason. She can have, and they can tie one hand behind my back with her training. When she get one of these, she gonna think about life. Like, yo, am I a boy or a girl? Yeah, then you better think about it.
I don't know.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Ronda Rousey, she a woman though. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, come on, man.
What about let me see.
I don't care what woman
Clarissa Shields.
Her too.
I don't know.
Her and Ronda. What's up together?
No, you can't beat the GOAT.
Bro, I can beat both of them, bro. I could beat both of them, bro. I will beat both of them. And I'm not no woman. I'm talking about we could put the gloves on. And then what's the name could attack me from one angle with her MMC fighting, and Shields attack me with the box. And it's up in
MMA,
there.
you mean?
I mean, MMA, whatever Ronda Rousey do, MMA, right?
Yeah.
And Shields do the regular boxing. They can both come at me, have me in the middle of the ring, and both of them attack me with their techniques. I'm knocking both of them out, bro. I'm winning.
No.
And we got our gloves on, backs, boom, bang. They not ready for this power, man. They women, bro.
Okay.
And I don't want to stay on that too much, man, because I don't want to turn the women off. And we're just talking. Can't 2, 3 women? No.
Clarissa Shields is like.
They'll beat you up in there. I know they
I don't
would.
know about
I'm
that.
jumping in there though. That's one thing you gotta know. I'm not sitting there in the courtside ring
I don't
watching
have no
you go to
problem
sleep
with
in there.
Ronda Rousey or Clarissa Shields.
Oh snap!
Shout out to Ibn Al-Falani with the $1,000 donation, man. Appreciate you, bro. He said for a deal, man. I appreciate that, man. Thanks you, man. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Wafikum barakallah. I mean, alhamdulillah. Yeah, man. So these fights is I mean, these cases where as though men get taken advantage of. I think it's not really mentioned as much. Whereas though a man is drugged, because if a man get drugged, there's nothing he can't offer nothing. Not really like you can't, because we have to be aroused in a certain manner to be able to get taken advantage of like that. But I don't see men really telling too much.
OG left hand said Shields sleeping. I'm not going out, man. I've been punched by the best of them.
Clarissa
OG.
Shields though,
I'm not going out,
yo, bro.
bro.
I ain't saying you're going out, but you might lose that fight.
Bro, I'm not losing that fight, bro. If I grab her, it's really a wrap.
You better grab her.
Man, you talk about better. If you think she could take one of these straight down the pipe,
Yeah,
well, if she can do that, then I might lose.
she could take one.
I just might lose. If I can give her this off that back foot and a clean boom, and that joint don't be loud, be muffled. The punch, see the slap be like loud. The punch be like, it's a thud. If she can take that, boy, she ain't taking that. She is not taking that, boy. That's a different type of power right there, bro.
I listen. I know them. I gotta reach out to them, man. See if we can set up a sparring session. Now you probably go viral because you spar Clarissa Shields, might go viral. Cause
I swear, if you can find that to happen, man, I want the audience. I will spoil her.
you spar?
Yes, I would. Yes, I would. And I don't gotta wear no headgear or nothing.
You better.
She can put her headgear on.
You better wear headgear.
Man, bro, I'm a grown man.
Yo, she's
bro.
a professional.
I don't
boxer.
care. It's a she.
Yeah, all right.
You talk about something, man. Come on, man.
Yo, what y'all think? Him versus Clarissa Shields. The quote. I'm telling you, like,
Y'all doubted me with Derrick Henry.
yeah, that they
Y'all all doubted me. Y'all doubted me just picking this man up, driving him in the ground.
don't do
After my young boy just did it. What's his name? DeJean Cooper. He ain't stronger than me.
Cooper DeJean.
Yeah, no. Now probably this year because he put on a bunch of weight and all that. And then y'all doubting me with Clarissa. I'm not no woman fighter, but if we can get in the ring with, because she's a professional, if we can put the gloves on and all that. Come on, bro. So you saying men, if y'all dated her and she had y'all got in an argument, y'all be scared to argue with her?
Some dudes might.
You be sitting there, would you quiet up if she start arguing with you? She jump up like, nigga, stop running your mouth while I show you what it is. You gonna be like, all right, man, chill.
Some dudes might.
Nah, no. Ever. The bull ever last. Call me everlasting. No.
That won't ever happen to you.
Ever. No. Mm-mm. You gotta catch me while I'm asleep. If I'm sleeping and she get me with the pot and all that, even punches, all right, she get out until I gain consciousness, game over.
All right. What y'all think, man? I don't know, man. That's a professional. She undefeated too. And I'm just saying that's one. I don't want to keep on this topic too long, but the punch placement, the placement of the punches, it ain't about the power. She gonna move certain ways and she gonna land on you, like, you know what I mean? So you gotta be careful with all that. So in the fight, you gonna win. In the ring, yeah. In the ring, she gonna tune him up, right? she gonna move around the ring, you gonna get tired. You know what I mean? She gonna move. Then she gonna start going to the body. It's over, man. I put my money on her.
Call in, everybody. You got any questions, man? Anything you want to talk about, man? 215-316-4492. Again, 215-316-4492. Feel free. The lines is open, man. The bill got paid. We in here rolling right now.
Yeah, listen. Hey, James, I don't care what you talk about, bro. If he get in the boxing ring with that professional woman, I saw her spar men.
Man, she cannot win with me, bro. I'm a different type of gorilla, bro. I'm a man, bro. I'm a man's man. I don't need no
Right
training.
now,
Yes, right now. Me coming from the set right now to the ring. She gonna have to train for me right now, bro. I'm telling you, bro. They can give her all the head equipment, and I don't got to have no head equipment, bro. Bro, when she get one of these anywhere on her body, bro, that's going to make her reevaluate that day in front of her.
I don't think you're going to hit her.
You don't think I'm a hitter?
Mm-mm.
You don't think I could get up on her and just let her then bully her in the corner? Once she get in that corner, it's murder, she wrote.
She going to move.
Murder, she better. Because if she going to move the hell out that ring, if she don't move.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't playing. Come on, man. And don't let them say they put $1 million up there for the winner.
We saw a box. Is there any notable boxers you probably can beat? Like a professional man boxer?
Notable?
Like you said, I can probably beat this notable man boxer. Like you talking about like Shakur, Tank, Wilder, Usyk.
See, I would have to get somebody my weight, like my weight.
Like Boots, Jerron Boots Ennis. Ooh.
Like the men Boots, but I got to train for them dudes. They men.
Terrence Crawford.
Get Terrence Crawford to probably be a joint, but I'll put paws on his ass though. I'll punch his ass right up. Terrence Crawford, after that joint, he be like, boy, you gonna be the next one. But I know. I know.
Yeah.
Everybody that step out that joint with me though, regardless of a win, they gonna be like, yeah, man brought all power punches to that joint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you talking? Crawford brought all power punches. Crawford.
Yeah, I know he gonna bring it. I know he's magnificent. But boy, if he let one of these land, he gonna think about the rest of that fight too. He can't get forward to keep getting underneath them Jones like that, man.
Oh, no.
No.
I'm betting on Crawford, man. I'm going with Crawford. How many rounds is this fight gonna let? How many rounds?
A young 3.
3 rounds?
I mean 3 rounds, man.
3 rounds.
Yeah, 3 2-minute rounds.
So what we talking about? Crawford, Boots, who we talking about?
I ain't picked one yet. I gotta pick one.
Who you gonna choose? I'm saying Crawford or Boots. You know, Boots is right down the street.
Yeah,
I can call Boots in right now.
There was some no. I don't think I'm gonna have to train for
Nice
them.
sparring session. Like,
Yeah, because
like 3 rounds.
See, I need a spar. Yeah.
3 rounds. So that's only 9 minutes. Tell us from the jails we speaking with.
Yo, why do Black think he could beat everybody, man?
I don't think I could beat him. I'm just gonna rumble him though. I don't think I could beat him.
Athlete, man. He said Derrick Henry. He gonna stop Derrick.
I'm definitely stopping Derrick Henry, bro. Bro, you don't think? Listen, see, I don't know your weight and size, and I don't know the capacity of your heart integrity, but that's where that come from, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Bro, I'm getting on that field. Derrick Henry can't do nothing with me, and see, all y'all want to do is laugh, man. That's why I'm gonna stop talking,
Lord.
man.
I love the determination. I love the belief in yourself,
Right.
as you should. Everybody should believe in you.
Yeah.
Right.
Believe in yourself.
But sometimes it could be exaggeration a little bit.
I mean, but then, when you get in them deep waters and shit start changing.
I know.
This was a bad idea.
One thing about me, I know when it get crunchy, get out the way. I ain't the one to be sitting in there playing around and acting like it don't hurt. I'm like, hey, and I'm getting out of that joint. Like, man, I thought I could do it. I can't. I'm gonna let you know from the drive. Don't do that again, bro. I'm out. That's it.
Once you in there, you in.
Yeah, that's it.
You getting the waters, man. Getting them deep waters. Like, listen, I've been in plenty of situations where I got in it and I was like, man, I was like, you know what? This is a bad decision.
Yeah, and Crawford.
Realization set in.
Ooh, Tank, you in there with Tank? He was small too. Tank small.
Yeah.
He cracked.
But I'm just letting you know though, if Tank catch one of these Jones, bro, he gotta deal with some shit too, bro.
Okay, all right.
I ain't in there.
What you always say?
You got to bring ass to get ass.
You got to bring some ass to get some ass.
Yeah, man, you already know, man.
Absolutely. I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
There's only one way to find out. You got to stand in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you got to see them weather the storm.
All right, man. Enjoy your night, man.
All right, y'all
Appreciate
be
you.
safe, man.
All right, man. It's another call.
Tell us from the jails we speaking with.
You're speaking with Rafiq.
What's up, Rafik? Where you calling from, man?
I'm calling from Southwest.
Shout out to Southwest. What's up, bro?
I got a question for Blake.
Talk to me.
Blake, so you think if Terrence Crawford hits you, you not going out?
No, I don't think that. I know I'm probably going to go out 9 times out of 10. But what I do think is if I hit Terrence Crawford, there is no doubt in my mind if he don't go out, he going to back up and he going to think I can't take too many of them Jones again.
No, I know, I understand, but Blake, I don't think you're going to even that first punch you get hit with, Blake, I don't think you're going to even touch him, Blake.
But if that's the case, then that's what happened. I ain't get mines off. But if I get it off,
I don't want that boy to hurt you, Black. Like, I don't think man, Clarissa Shields, you can get it. You might use Greg, because I don't think no woman can beat no man. I'm sorry.
So I might get
like,
Clarissa though.
you could beat Clarissa, but you going too far with and one of them. It's going to get bad, Black.
Mm-hmm. It might just do, man. But if I definitely get in there with him, man, and all I'm saying is, if I get some shit off, y'all gonna see that it done something to him. It ain't gonna be no roll off and he right back into the humble. No, it's a roll off and a think a bit. And that's what it's gonna be.
Okay, all right, man. Listen, man.
I'm gonna let y'all go, man. I love y'all show, man. Keep doing what y'all doing, man. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, man. Be safe, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my thing is this. I just really don't think that you not. I'm just saying these dudes, man.
The Flames, man. Thank you, man.
The punch placement is going to be
ridiculous. I already know it's going to
be they're too advanced.
Right. I'm not saying that, but yeah, okay. Yeah, you looking at all I'm saying is if I get one though, bro, anything can happen in a flurry, and we letting them go.
Okay. Tell us from the jails we speaking with.
What's up? This is Muhammad from Maryland.
What's up, Muhammad? Shout out to Maryland. Walaikum salam. What's up, bro?
Hey, so I got two questions real quick, all right? So, look, I ain't even watched none of this whole, why is that going? Never mind. But I ain't watched none of the whole episode today.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, Black, I don't know if we can even bid like that, because, like, you know, we take that type of stuff serious. But, like, you say you're going to get us the, you know, we know it's not you on that, John. But when I didn't think y'all ain't had no show for, like, Thursday and Friday, right?
Yeah, we had some stuff going on all week, but we had down. I told you.
No, hold on. I want to hear what he's because what you were saying from the beginning because I didn't really catch what you were saying.
Nah, look. So I don't know if you can bid like that or not. But like you know, you say you're gonna get us the work. We know it wasn't you.
No. You got to go back and look at the beginning of this live. The work is up there.
Say it again.
I said you got to go. Did you catch the beginning of this live?
Nah, I didn't.
You got to go back.
You probably did come up with it.
Yeah.
But it just looked, it kind of looked like, just from a bidding standpoint, no show Thursday, no show Friday. Then the weekend made it even longer. It made it seem like, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
No, but I had a son, man. Right. I had a son. I had a brand new boy. That's why we wasn't here, man.
Alhamdulillah. Thank God. Congratulations, bro.
Thanks, bro. But yeah, we got paperwork. Watch the interviews up there, man. You can see everything, man. We official.
All right. And last one.
Yeah.
I asked y'all this like 2 months ago, before, a couple big episodes. Knowing what you know now with this show and where y'all reached so far, and y'all, sky is the limit, would you go back and do everything over?
Nah.
What you mean? I don't
talk about life period, right?
Life period.
I mean, that's a hell of a question. I think about that.
Yeah, I gotta think. Dang, that's a crazy question.
Like every 2 months, I'm gonna keep asking as the show keep growing.
Yeah,
I know it. Like,
I gotta think about
because if we didn't do what we did in life thus far, we probably wouldn't be here with this today.
Y'all wouldn't be right here, probably.
You're right, bro. Yeah, there's something to think about, man.
Yeah, that's a good question. We think about it. That might be a good topic. We'll talk about it, man. Oh, for sure. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate y'all. I can't wait to watch the show later.
All right, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Blame slime.
Yeah, that's a good topic, man. It's a good question, man. But yeah, like, these things come about, man, in situations where as though, life may throw you curveballs and stuff like that. And, but as far as you getting in the ring with them athletes and doing, you my man. But
you my man.
I just, I mean, I believe in you, but Terrence Crawford, Boots and them, ooh. Them dudes, listen, man. They elite. They elite athletes, like the best of the best, like in boxing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it's like forget it. But yeah, y'all, we appreciate everybody for tuning in, man, and hitting us up, man. Being a part of the actual podcast. I had a question I was ready to ask, but I forgot what I was gonna say, man.
How you forget?
I don't know. I was thinking about it. It kind of threw me off when I was thinking about it. But yeah, man, we thank everybody for tuning in. Thank everybody who's been, a part of the show, man. Call it, man. We got like 2 more minutes, man. 215-316-4492. That's 215-316-4492. 4492.
And again, man, for the people, man, that's just joining the show, man, we boarded up. I asked you for 10 days to show the paperwork. Can you go back to the front of it again, please, Lil Tawfiq, where they can see it on here, man. This is my disclosure, my disposition for the case that I caught in '98 for the homicides that I had. And down here at the bottom, can you scroll up again? That's the disposition of it. 9/5/2001. You know, the district attorney will leave of court, enters a null pro sequel on the within bill of information. That's how the case was discharged and thrown out on my behalf. So this is what this topic, what this show was about for me. You know, like I said, I didn't have to do this because I know I'm a man and my brother didn't know who I am. The people that I love, I know who I am, but I'm giving a message to the masses. So I don't want to come to y'all underneath no fraudulent activity. Like I said, I ain't even got it, man. I'm up here, you know, I got to go to work and then rush up here, just, you know, I want to relax and chill. I want to be up here running my mouth, but, you know, I got something to say to y'all that maybe can help a lot of people that's thinking about doing something or is doing some things that can land them in the penal system or dead. That's all I'm on. So, you know, again, you can see that case number up there. Put that top part back up there again for me, Lil Feek. You see the case number right there, 98106039. You know what I'm saying? The complaint and all that, the dates, all that is lined up where you can see. And, you know, this is not public information. You probably won't see unless you dig deep or probably go down there. But I had to go down there to CJC, to the records department, and it cost cash to get this joint out. So, you know what I mean? Just to, you know, cash that I don't even have that I owe this man back now. Now y'all made me go in debt.
I want to say something too, another thing, because I'm paying attention to the comments. We have no problem with $1 million worth of game at all. There's no beef, no problem. We understand Wallow, that's our guy, man. So I see the comments and people speaking about it on Instagram about them tapping into the jail world. You know, Wallow did time. So we have no issue. We want everybody to continue to do what they're doing. We support him and, you know, and them and what they got going on. We from the same city, you know, so we have no malice, no gripes for what they doing as far as prison skits or whatever they got going on, man. Salute to them. You know, man, there's no issue with us, with them, and we don't feel no type of way about them. We just feel like, you know, everybody has an opinion about jail, and people want to voice their opinion and voice what they have going on and their thoughts and their views about their time in jail, man. Salute, shout out to them and everything they got going on, man. Anything else you want to add?
Man, call in, man. We've got about another minute or two, man. 215-316-4492. 215-316-4492. Tales from the Jails hotline.
Yeah, maybe we can go up there on $1 million for game. We should probably go up there and talk to them and chill with them one day.
Oh, man, maybe so.
We should probably go up there. Probably be good. Probably be a good hell of an episode.
Yeah, I think so, too.
Yeah, we probably want to do that.
That'll be a good job.
Mm-hmm. And anybody who got any loved ones in prisons, man, make sure they reach out to us. Any loved ones in prison, make sure they reach out to us, man. They want to get their story out there. Hit us up, email us, hit us up on Instagram, however you want to do it, man. We love it. We love to keep the young guys and put people's stories out. Young guys, old guys, anybody that's doing time, anybody on the streets. If you have a story, we want to put it out there to the world, man.
And to Terrell Walker, 1312. I don't even know how to put this up on Reddit. But even if I did know how to put this up on Reddit, I wouldn't even put it up on Reddit. The only reason why I'm addressing it because I seen the picture that they had over of Braheem Jackson, which was my picture on Reddit.
Call now, Dutchman.
But whoever put it up there took it down. They took it down ASAP. They seen that, damn, this ain't the Braheem Jackson I thought it was. And I respect that. They took it down. If you go look on this website for where it said Braheem Jackson, the rat from Tales from the Jails, it's not even up there no more. They took the post down, but you wouldn't even have to go through that type of embarrassment or, you know, like, damn, of wrongness if you'd have did a thorough, proper research on who you was looking for. Who you told to call in?
Anybody want to call in? We got 30 seconds. 215-316-4492. Dutchman Southwest Philly said I would call my John don't go through. Not on duty. But go ahead and call the phone, man. 215-316-4492. 215-316-4492. There you go. Tell us for the Jails we speaking with.
Yo, it's Dutchman. What's up?
What's up, Dutch, man? What's going on with you, man?
Ain't nothing, gang. But yeah, Black, I did want to know, though, like, would you really spar with, like, some boxers in the game?
Can you say that again?
Say what?
I said I couldn't hear you. Can you say that again?
Oh, my bad. I was saying, like, would you go and, like, spar with some boxers that's, like, in the game already?
Man, go ahead.
I would definitely do it. It's not something that I aspire to do, but if it was some money there for me to make, I get in there and I'm trying to win. I'm trying to win, but this is not something that I wake up and want to do every day.
Kick. You should do a kick joint where they follow around with the camera all day. The kick, you should the stream joint. You should do that.
Nah, I don't know about all that.
You might could do that, man. Start
yeah,
streaming.
but Dutch, man, I don't think I'm gonna be doing that. I don't think I look to do it, but if it was some money there, I'll show you that I can get in there and put something on the floor for him real fast.
No, do it.
This man crazy.
Yo,
He's definitely here for it, though.
yo.
I just wanted to ask you.
All right, Dutch, man. Enjoy your night, bro. Enjoy your night. You said you can put what on the floor? Huh?
Oh, look, LaFlame cussing you out right now. He said, man, y'all going $1 million worth of game. Y'all ain't even get me on the show yet, man. LaFlame, no, don't think that. We love you, bro.
Yeah.
We love you. Got to DM again, man. We going to make that happen, man.
No, tomorrow, man. We got tomorrow. We going to have you up here tomorrow, man. Have you up here tomorrow, man. DM us tonight. We're going to set it up for tomorrow, man. If you available tomorrow, we're going to set it up for tomorrow. You'll be up here tomorrow. My guy. My word. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Guy started. Shout out to my guy, EA 5 Inc. I don't know how to say that. What's going on? Tell us from the jails.
Yo, hello?
Yo, what's going on? Who we speaking with?
How y'all doing, fellas? Speaking with Perry. I'm from the Bronx, New York.
Shout out to the Bronx. You said Curry?
Perry.
Yeah, Perry.
Oh, Perry, what's up, man? What's up? How you doing,
I
bro?
really just wanted to call and say I appreciate y'all stories, man. I appreciate y'all. And Black, you a funny man, yo. And I really appreciate how you explain stuff, man. I put a lot of my friends on, and they changed up a lot, man. I really do appreciate y'all. And I'm definitely going to donate this week when I get paid.
Right,
thank you, man. We appreciate that, man. Thank you.
All right, man.
You be safe out there, man. Stay tapped in.
Thank you. Definitely.
Shout out to New York, man. Yeah, man. So, listen, y'all, we thank everybody for tuning in. Thank everybody for being part of the show. Remember to be safe, stay free, stay focused, stay out of trouble, man. Love those who love you. Anything else you want to add, Young?
Man, I piggyback off everything you said, and always give yourself that extra given time to think. Them 3 to 5 seconds. Them 3 to 5 seconds ain't gonna hurt nothing. It ain't gonna change your stance if you choose to still do it, but it may make you think of another way. 3 to 5 seconds. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, shout out to y'all, man. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks everybody for being part of the show. It's Tales from the Jails. We about